Hey guys, welcome in. It's the Deity Brocast number 19. The second time. I'm your host, Zach. You can call me Zach. But you can also call me Brocast, which was my previous channel name, and I still use that. But very randomly and casually. Hey! Is the music going down when I talk? Test. Yeah, okay, it is. It is reacting. So hey, welcome in. It's episode 19 again. The other one was early access. So what happened last time was that I decided the episode was more chill than I intended, at least for the last third or something. So I figured, hey, this is not an official fucking episode. We gotta see off quality there. There needs to be more yelling, even if it's kind of difficult. You know, it's a balancing act. It's gotta be yelling, but it can't be angry yelling too much. Cannot be too sincerely angry or annoyed, because then the vibes are off. So if this is all like in perfect balance, then we can call it an episode. But sometimes I redact it because I felt like it was more chill episode, which has its own series. So if the episode is too chill, sometimes I just slap a number in it, especially if there's no sense of continuity. Which is easy with the... Are we still counting down? Dude. Still counting down. Those ads are pretty long, huh? How is the Gromy not working? Oh, bitch, I haven't activated my VTuber? Well, PNG tuber. Give me a moment for that. Now that we're being sus anyway. There's my VTuber part 1. But he's in the middle. I'm gonna call it a VTuber because it's a PNG, but the program is called VideoTube, so it's kind of makes me instinctively say VTuber now, even though I didn't do that before I had a program. Gromy is a bit fucked because he's not supposed to be that big. However, I made a funny gag, and I'll show it once, so pay attention. Where if I switch sources to this, my bulge is covered, so you can't see like just how I mean that would be against TOS because just how monstrous that thing is, obviously. So it had to be covered by the tipping bar. Of course, if you tip enough, I will actually expand the PNG so you can see the beast. He kind of bounces. You could say there's even a bouncing package. I don't know if it counts that the whole PNG is bouncing in this case or not. I'm very cautious with that. Make sure that bar is a big sensor bar, because even just the outline would be too much for Twitch, I think. It was just something I've been experimenting with, like to set up the stream. I always get distracted by shit like that. Let me switch back to the normal one. Or actually, let me quickly show you the other ones. We got this. This is for when someone rolls 69 with the channel redemption. And we got this one, which is an alternative. When someone has a channel redemption, I feel like being cheeky. And now we also got this one, which honestly don't grow that one because that one is very bad. I really don't like that other Zach is showing his feet, but it's just part of the choreography. I can't help it. The toes are an essential part of this. It's how I stay in touch with the earth and feel the rhythm of the mother or the father. Father Gaius. Alright, let's go back to this one. And I see now that I need to change this. So let me go quickly adjust that. And then we go to the game. This is more how we remember it, right? I actually scammed someone here because someone tipped me to try out Ko-fi and I did not, actually. I forgot to grow the PNG, I was just too busy counting my money. But they didn't ask for it, so that made it easy to forget. And not make good on my promise. Good to have you guys back here for another round of BFIC Brawlikeness and a little bit of daddy, because I decided like this is a fucking daddy right here. I don't know where the bro part comes from. I just like that it's the sound of that better. Deity daddy sounds fucking like a porn studio. But that's that I am porn studio and I am a porn star and I am a god, so it does actually seem more accurate to say it's daddy vibes. Alright, let's shut that down. And we go to this. Should I do a full screen today instead of this? What the fuck is going on there? You know what? Let's change it up even more. Because I'm feeling wacky. Be gone. Let's see how fast they can switch on the fly. Pretty fast as it happens, actually. It's really just 2 groups, I believe. Let me check if I overlook anything here. Is there... the Ko-fi is showing up? Yeah. The background is good. The reactive is working because that is a different scene. It's called the Zakking growth layout. This is the PNG it can grow, and it will grow across all the scenes, not just in this one. It's not the per scene, pay per scene. It's pay-per-view, but not pay-per-scene. And if I want, there might be a Sammy here. You know what? I know Sammy takes up extra space on my hard drive because he moves. But he seems well worth it. Just checking the background for a bit of the ball. This is the teal ball again. Once more, we are looking at the teal ball. And there's still one for the Violent Delights. Or maybe not for today. What about just a normal fucking backdrop? I have this for the ending already. You know what? I'll just pick this one again. Just this one. This one doesn't move. Or this one. It's quite elegant. I'll go with elegant today. If you want to see more of the ball, there's been a development there. I think that I haven't seen shown yet because I didn't get around to the ending screen last time. I was like just tired and done and I wanted to move on, so I didn't do the ending. And this time, there's a fair chance that we will. So stick around and you get to see all the goodies. Let me just quickly check something in the studio mode to see if the ending is all properly set up as intended. Oh, yeah, I see the... Oh, I see the ballroom. Oh. That is delightful. Yeah, okay. There's even a visual gag that I got planned. It's pretty much big nothing burger. Can't promise it, but you know what? Maybe there will be. Stick around, find out. How are you gonna find out if you don't stick around, dude? Now we're gonna solve the biggest mystery on the platform. And the biggest mystery is, how big can I get? No, actually not. The biggest mystery is, how am I doing in terms of removing my highlights? Well, I am down to 60 hours, which is well under the bar for 100. And just today, by the way, just today, I got a mail from Twitch saying, hey, you know what? It's funny that we put so much pressure on you to download and export and whatever and get rid of your thoughts. There are people that have thousands of hours. I was at 800 something because I've always been very. First of all, I've only streamed for 2.5 years, and there's been breaks and stuff like that. But also been very economic with how I cropped it, and it did help. There was a nuke at some point in 2023 March, but I had like 860. There are people that sit on a lot more. Just today, I got a mail saying, "Hey, we're actually extending the deadline." Just as I was done, like just yesterday I went under 100, and today I removed the rest, and I only left up the links to my channel. So there are 2 videos that I'll show you quickly. Why not just show you things instead of always explaining everything? Maybe because Firefox, when it starts up, eats up my entire processor's ass. But that aside, let me pull up the dashboard because I like talking about random shit. Oh, I should also show you something else. It's just a little gag that had me gagged. No. What the fuck is that? Why would I want it to be that big? Why would I want the browse to be that big in the screen? Alright, so this person is playing Xenoblade, and the title of the stream, I always say this word so weird. Title. No, it's title. I'm trying to really change my locution and allocation of the sounds. I realized that my T and D's have shifted to the front of my mouth or something like that. And it makes me sound very aggressive. And that's actually how it happened because I'm a very, very rage-filled barbarian warrior, but I don't want that to be too obvious when I talk. Obvious. Do you hear that? The aggression in those plosives, explosives. I mean, there's something to be done better there. I need to sound more nasal and less like I'm talking this like this. I'm trying. I'm really trying. What's the word for this? Like changing. Not my. It's kind of like changing my accent. I should be able to do it because once I get annoyed with some quirk in my speech, I will change it. Like I've almost gotten rid of the Scottish intonation after 2.5 years. It didn't last forever. Almost gotten rid of that, but not quite. Mostly just it's only the intonation that sometimes surfaces, but that's all. Climbing up a god. That was the title, and I was like, do I need to check my fucking legs? Are my fucking viewers, breaking personal boundaries again? But now I can see why this person follows me. Now I finally understand it. And this person is not from my, let's call it the bro community. It is also a very sweet person. Should get more views for that. You know what? Let's give the man a shout out. I love Mir. With a name like that. Very sweet, underrated background carry. I'm gonna give it. What do you mean no matches? What do you mean? Does this person exist? There we go. Let's give him a little shout out. Hopefully you'll see it. Don't go watch him though, because I'm still here. You can actually watch up to 2 streams and still count as a viewer. So there's that part. You can have 2 tabs open, max. Which is annoying, because I actually sometimes like to watch 3 different channels and like to zap. Sometimes. If I'm really into it, if I'm really hardcore, I watch 3 stream. I want to watch 3 streamers, but I know that doesn't count for Twitch anymore. Just Twitch being Twitch, just Twitch. The same Twitch that deletes my highlights and then in the last few days says, oh, by the way, we're joking. Maybe you actually panicked or something, but, you know, let's us give you, in the last few days, a few more weeks. So we seem nice, and you will forgive us. You know how I'll forgive them? I'll show you. I have to make this full screen for it to match the source that's outlined for, which is normally media. No, actually, let's go to my channel proper. Let's go to my channel proper. Deity bro. .com/Twitch. No. Don't ever fucking open my stream on the stream again. Why would I want it? I guess there's a good reason for that if I want to do that. Okay, you know what? Pause that shit, because it's gonna fucking lag. It's already lagging everything. God, Twitch is such a fucking bloated website. At least it's paused now, right? Okay, so I have a problem here. It doesn't show what it normally would when I'm offline. I guess. I think you need to go to the tab for videos. Here it goes again. Trying to make me watch my stream. How about you fucking don't? And then it shows it me like this. They took the giant thing a bit too literally and make me rise from behind the webpage rather than just show a player. It reminds me of these nightmare scenarios in Tomodachi Life where there's a giant me rising on the horizon and spooks the person that's having a dream. How about you just stop talking? How about you? I know I'm live. I don't want to see this cunt. You're making me Scottish again. I'm just trying to show my fucking page! At least I'm meeting the yelling quota. But I can't be too mad. I can't be too fucking mad. Don't make me toss my cat on the floor, Twitch! The encoder is not loving how many times you're trying to load my stream in full HD. While I'm streaming and encoding and having a game open and having this and that open on a fucking old ass PC. So shut the fuck up. Guys, I'm fucking losing my mind here. What if I just stop streaming and show you then? That would be the solution. That would be the himbo solution. How about I just fucking delete my channel? What about that? I will switch to fucking YouTube. I'll stream there so I can show my Twitch channel what I changed on the Twitch channel. And I know I'm trying to sound less aggressive, but fuck that! I deserve a better chance. This doesn't count. This doesn't count. It's not just pissing me off. And I feel like I'm gonna lose a viewer over this. I'm just fucking shouting a viewer, not because they stop watching, but because when a giant god is yelling, that will just blast the skin off their bones. I'm just gonna have to put up with that he's talking. I'm just gonna have to put up with that he's talking and wasting resources. I'm just gonna ignore that. I don't know how to pause it when I'm looming from behind the horizon. I don't know how to stop that, and I guess you can't stop that. I'm actually gonna need some deodorize. I can feel my fucking armpits getting stinky here from all the rage and all the sweat. It's like I'm doing a workout every time I stream, and I'm not joking. It's very intense physically. So much yelling. And sitting here is pretty intense. You don't know how fucking much goes into that. Okay? Because before I stream, I run around a million times. You've seen it in the past. If I did a countdown, it was a bit longer. Get coffee. Go quickly to the toilet. Get this and that and this. Put on the necklace and get on the cap, and then maybe take it off again because I want to brush my teeth. And where's Koopo? He needs to eat. Oh, he just pooped. I need to clean that quickly. Get everything out of the way. It's a marathon. Heavy labor. Guys, I'm going to show the page. Remember when there were like all these playlists here? Oh, you know what? There's still one. One is left up. All the playlists are gone. All the highlights are gone. If you want to see those, they're on YouTube /Deity Bro. Most of them are unpublished, but if you navigate the playlist, you'll see them. I'm not going to publish that and put everything there out for the world to scrape, to wipe their asses with ungratefully. And also, I don't want to just spam. So if I publish something on YouTube, I want it to be presentable. And this was just mass exporting. So a lot of that is in playlist and you can find it. Some of the playlists are actually organized. Others, like Secret of Mana, go fuck yourself if you want to figure that out. You do the organizing. I have no fucking idea. Make your own playlist of that. I really don't know. Maybe I actually did organize Secret of Mana. Secret of Evermore? I know there is one that is like a fucking pain and I didn't do it. And I think it's Secret of Mana. For sure, New Leaf, the Animal Crossing streams are completely out of order, but who cares? It's always just me getting pissed off and threatening to deport people before it was cool. Before it was cool, the doors I opened there. I want my cut from that. It's not actually cool, is it? People don't think it's cool now. But when I did it, I made it cool, and now people want to do it, and now they're not so cool. People don't like it when you're plagiarizing my content. How about that? My deportation Animal Crossing content? You're trying to fucking steal that idea? Bitch. I'm gonna sue that cunt. I swear I'm gonna fucking sue that cunt. Alright, so this is all that's left. Secret of Mana. Because I link these two in my YouTube videos. You know, I remember how I changed my channel from what was the first one? Zack Mustang, Brodengar, Deity Bro several times, Zacharias several times, Zakiriuth, Broligos, and so on. So it was no bueno just linking the actual URL because that kept changing. So I linked in YouTube descriptions the videos. So those two stay up. Those two stay up, and that's all. Congratulations, that's the exact fucking wrong one that I'm trying to hide. Those two stay up. Are those the best streams? No, they were just passable streams. At the first fucking passable streams I could find that were not like a complete shit fest. You know what I hate? You can't see it because I'm not gonna show you. But I'm just gonna get rid of that Mario playlist. Like that's too cute for me that there's still a playlist there. There were a lot of playlists, they're empty now, or because everything is unpublished in them. What is left, and I did leave like 66 hours up or something. And I'm just gonna waste some hard drive space over there with that. Over at the Twitch HQ, it's not really. What I may actually do now, just because I'm pissed with Twitch, because they are trying to cut costs, I may just fucking do fucking marathons the whole year. So they still have to waste a lot of money on me. Just chatting segment or just Zakking segments, delete. JRPGs, no. Legends of Zelda, no. Mario games, no. Oh, by the way, if you go to YouTube, my playlist, my genre playlists are still there, but they are fucking mess, and I'm not going to organize them in a chronological order. So I recommend going to the playlist by title. which are also on top. Wait, it did not. Yeah, I don't want to discard the changes. Don't ask me to confirm to discard it when I clearly don't. That was a Kaipora moment. It asked me, "Are you sure you want to discard a change?" And I obviously didn't. So, but it was like confirm. But I just made changes, so my instinct would be to hit confirm to save them. That was the nice purple button that was lit up. That had a color. But it was like a Ocarina of Time moment where you just get fucked over by pressing the button that is the most tempting to press. So this is the part of the stream where I'm just gonna fucking vanish to the UI screen.